Hello everyone, my name's Kane and welcome back to more Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky. Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. I still gotta get used to saying that. Nice. Last time we ended the prologue and, I don't know. There's probably nothing else important that happened. Oh yeah, that's right. We saw Joshua and Estelle. Anyways, this time, outside of recording, I did do a lot of farming. So let's go over what happened. First of all, everyone's now level 12, so that does result in some new moves for everybody. So Lloyd's got Stun Break, Attack 1 impede with a 20% chance of feint, Shocked with the high power or current, canceling arts and crafts. Ellie has Holy Bullet, area, HP heal, small, and plus 20 CP. We have Beam Zamber, slices at areas with a beam extending from an orbital staff, and Salamander, a dragon-like wave of flames aims charges to incinerate enemies with an 80% chance of burning. So yeah, I've upgraded everybody's equipment a little bit. I don't have any more accessories, which I probably should have gone for. Most importantly though, first of all, every single slot for both Ellie and Lloyd for quartz is now open. Every single slot of theirs. Now, the same can't be said for either Randy or Tio, but Tio's only missing one slot, and Randy... I'm really sorry, Randy. I would have maxed out all of their slots. However, the reason why I didn't max out all their slots is simple. Trying to get Space Sepith right now is painful. I need a lot of Space Sepith to upgrade their slots, and, well, let's just say if I look at the combat thing here, the most I can probably get is around 2 1s. 2s, 1s. Can't even get those guys. Yeah, the most Space Sepith I can get from basic enemies is 2 per enemy. It's not pleasant, gonna be real with you. Aside from that, I didn't open any chests as far as I can remember. I made sure to save that for something I do on recording. And I think that's it. I didn't even check to see any new I didn't actually bother to check if there's any new items up here, which I should have done. And I imagine there might be. Actually, no. Surprisingly not. If that shop doesn't have anything new, then I'm going to assume the others probably don't. I could get more accessories here if I really want it. Yeah, but as far as I can tell, there's nothing new here. No, not at all. Everyone's got as upgrade stuff as I can get. And level 12 is like the max amount of experience I can really get. So yeah, I guess that leaves us with what we're going to do today, which is a mix of side quests and potentially some story. Because we got some side quests we gotta do right now. So let's start off with overdue book retrieval. Alright, so let's see. We're running into a problem. Namely, people are checking out books and not returning them on time. We need help retrieving them. See me at the city library in the administrative district. Okie dokie. So, city library in the administrative district. This way. Right, city library is right here. You there. Hi again, Uncle Miles.
Lloyd, it's good to see you. Have you come to borrow more books?
Actually, we're here for your request. I believe you sent a request to the SSS for help, right? You were asking for help to locate and retrieve some overdue books.
By golly, you're right. I did submit a request like that, didn't I? Let's get to it, shall we? Allow me to explain details.
Let's do it. Yeah, of course.
Splendid. You're doing me a huge favor. You see, several of our patrons have yet to bring in their overdue books. I'd like for you to locate and return them to me.
Understood.
Doesn't sound too bad to me.
Sure. Do you have their addresses?
Yep, that information is tied to their library cards. Give me a moment to bring it up for you. First person is Faye, who lives in Belheim Apartments on West Street. Next we have Clarice from Acacia Apartments on East Street. Last we have Raymond from the CPD headquarters in the administrative district.
Raymond, you must stop embarrassing us. I'm sorry, Uncle. I wasn't expecting someone from the force to lack punctuality.
Don't worry about it. I'm just hoping that the reader was so engrossed by the contents of their book that they simply forgot to return on time.
I sense that your hopes are highly unlikely. There are quite a number of people out there who pay no regard to the rules.
What? The hell are you looking at me like that for?
I was about to say, like, you suspiciously turned very quickly towards Randy.
No reason.
Anyway, our objective is clear. We'll retrieve those books for you ASAP. Hey.
Great, thank you. Please return to me once you've collected all 3 books. I'm counting on you, Lloyd.
So this one seems pretty easy. So first off, the easiest one to get would just be to go into HQ and find Raymond. Wasn't Raymond like a blonde? Wasn't it you? How's it going, Detective Raymond? I remember we actually briefly saw you.
Oh, if it isn't the SSS. You guys got some business at HQ to attend to? Oh man, you got guts playing dumb like this. As if we'd be fooled by your little act. We see right through you, Raymond. The real culprit here is you. What?
Randy, cool with the pranks, okay?
It was not even clever.
Oh, come on. I'm a police officer, aren't I? Had to pull out that line at least once in my life, you know? What's he going on about?
Sorry about that, Detective Raymond. We're here because of a request from the library. You wouldn't happen to have an overdue library book, would you?
Ah, crap. Now you mention it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have one. Yeah, yeah.
So, Detective Raymond, did you perhaps misplace this book of yours?
No, I don't think so.
Why the uncertainty, then?
I'll go look for it. Phew, I managed to find it. Here you go.
The Woman Who Changed the World? Phew, thank goodness.
Really left us in suspense there, Raymond.
So I have to ask, what inspired you to check out this particular book? To my knowledge, it's a pretty extensive account of historic female figures and the incredible feats they've accomplished.
Yeah, well, when I saw the title, I thought I was checking out a photo album with a bunch of hot chicks from across the continent. After I cracked the thing open and realized that it was definitely not that, I kind of just left it in my drawer and forgot about it.
I do not think the library is the right place to search for that kind of book.
Well, we got the book back, so all's well that ends well. We appreciate your cooperation, Detective Raymond.
Anytime, guys.
We can actually read that, can't we? Leon Sandlot, Valkyrie who led the Einswehr in battle. Sheena Dirk, activism behind the Democratic Revolution. Alicia II, from 100 Days Wars to Non-Aggression Pact. A term that applies to the shape of something. When describing women, it may often be used to refer to their physical appearance. In this book, a different meaning is intended. A person who is influential or distinctive in some way. The influence of these great women who have proudly followed their convictions continues to inspire and captivate others to this day. We shall retrace the history of these figures who have shaped this continent and paved the way for many other capable women to do the same. Okay. Alright, from here, next easiest spot to go to would be East Street. So let's head on over to East Street, shall we? So, let's see. We're apparently looking for a building on the north exit. I think here? No, not you. Hello? Excuse me, would you be Claris?
Oh yes, how may I help you?
We're here because of a support request we received from the city's library. Are you borrowing any books from the library that you've yet to return?
Oh, I am. I completely forgot about it. Oh dear, I'm afraid this book is long overdue by now, isn't it? It appears she had a mere lapse in memory. I suppose I'm becoming more forgetful with age. I'm sure Noelle wouldn't let me hear the end of this, she found out. Anyway, please wait here for a moment while I get it for you. This should be the one.
Mark and the Witch, Part 1.
Oh, this book.
What's up, Mademoiselle? You read this before?
Yeah, actually. It's one of the most popular fairy tales at the library. Whenever my neighbor Serena goes to work, she always asks if I can watch her little brother, Yugot. So I thought it might be a fun idea to read books together, which led me to this one. I'm glad he was so taken in by it.
Oh, really? I want to read it now, too. Well, thank you very much for your cooperation, ma'am.
Oh, not at all. The pleasure was mine. Believe me, I'll make sure to return my books on time from now on.
Alright, easy peasy. That only leaves the West Street. Don't think I forgot about the book. Mark and the Witch. Once upon a time, in a certain farming village, there lived a boy named Mark. Mark's father was an adventurer, and whenever he came home, he would tell grand stories of the places he visited. Mark respected his father and retold the other children in the village his father's stories as well. For the children living in such a remote village, adventure stories were very exciting, and everyone took a liking to Mark's stories. On one occasion, Mark began such a tale. Today, I want to tell you about the witch that my father met. To the north of Mark's village lies a great forest, where a witch is said to dwell. His father told him that he had met this witch deep within the forest. The listening children imagined what the witch looked like and what magic she would use. They then began to asking Mark questions. Mark faithfully answered each in turn, but one boy suddenly declared, all your stories are lies. They gotta be. This boy, Ron, was known to be a bit of a bully. He would always look for faults in the stories Mark told, and Mark always got mad when the credibility of his father's adventures was disputed. There's no way my dad would lie about this. Oh yeah? Then show us the witch. Bring her here, Ron grinned. Mark angrily grabbed hold of Ron. The two began to scuffle, drawing the attention of some nearby adults, who broke up the fight. Though the scrap had been settled, Mark's anger had not. That night, Mark mulled over his words and the reaction from that day, and he made up his mind. He would not stay quiet. He would show Ron. He would show that his beloved father was not a liar. He fetched a torn cloak his father had left behind, put a loaf of bread in the backpack, and rushed out of the house. I'll find the witch and bring her back. That'll show Ron who's a liar around here. Relying only on the adventurous spirit he inherited from his father, Mark ran towards the forest in the dead of night. The shadowy forest was eerie. Every tree rustled as the wind blew. Far in the distance, the sounds of howling monsters could be heard at times. Mark trembled as he continued. As his father's stories went, the witch would have a small hut somewhere deep in the forest, but no matter how much Mark explored, he saw no signs of it. He started the journey bursting with energy, but his pace slowed as he became more tired. Eventually, he found himself lost. I wonder if the witch even really exists. Mark began losing faith as he became more tired and lost. Is something wrong? Startled, Mark turned to face the sun's voice. There had been nothing there moments ago, but now there stood a black-robed girl. She appeared to be the same age as Mark, yet Mark did not know any kids from his village who looked like her. Who are you? Mark stammered. He thought it was very strange for a girl to be out here this late at night. I'm Anna, a witch who lives in this forest. Huh. Interesting little story. Where were we? Wrong button. West Street. I think it's saying in here. It's saying something about... Doesn't seem like Faye's in right now. Maybe I'll try asking Pansy. Hey there, Pansy. Is your dad busy working today?
Oh, you're Wendy's friend, aren't you? Do you need something?
Yeah, actually. I want to ask your dad a quick question if he's around, but it doesn't look like he is.
Oh, Dad, he's off on a business trip. He won't be back for another 2 months.
Sounds like we're out of luck then.
Yeah, I'm not about to start going through his stuff without permission.
Are you guys looking for something?
Yes, we're here to retrieve a book your father borrowed from the library.
Do you recall him making any mention of it? Is it the one I'm reading right now?
Mind if I take a look at it? I can check to see if it is.
Sure.
It's got a stamp from the library. That's probably the one.
Oh, phooey. Seriously, Dad, I can't believe you leave on a business trip without returning your book. Sorry about that. Do you mind taking the book in for me?
Are you sure? Didn't you say you were in the middle of reading it?
I believe you can apply for an extension at the library's front desk.
No, it's okay. I was kind of just looking through it. It's actually pretty boring. I mean, did you even read the title?
Let's see. Train Fanatic Rex.
Yeah, that definitely sounds like some niche literature to me.
I bet Dad borrowed it to try and get me interested in becoming a railway engineer. I'm not gonna fall for his tricks that easily. No, sirree. So yeah, feel free to return it for me.
Yeah, sure thing. Thanks for helping me out. Alright, that's every book. Let's see what this one's like. Train lovers far and wide, I express to you my utmost gratitude for picking up this book. The long tracks that cross the continent we laid out 20 years ago as a convenient transportation system for large countries such as the Erebonian Empire and the Calvary Republic. Now, the railway has become an immensely important technology that people cannot do without. As the rails slowly proliferate, proliferate, so will the fans. We are they, the train fanatics. Train fanatic refers respectfully to people who either love the look of a vehicle whose years of use have gently eroded the polish of its exterior, to people who simply enjoy the act of riding in the comfort of a cabin, or to people who find satisfaction in the carefully calculated and planned out service schedules characteristic of the public locomotive companies. This book will detail the best ways that fanaticism can be indulged in order to honor all of our forefathers who painstakingly developed it over the many months and years. It is aimed at any and all beginner train-loving enthusiasts and designed to cultivate and motivate the newly awakened fanatics in exploring the fine beasts of steel and thunder in a way that is suited for each individual. I beg of you, dear reader, to not lose sight of your adoration and admiration. Please enjoy this book at your leisure. May the radiance of the railway be with you. Okie dokie. Alright, that's every book. Let's head on back to the library area and turn these in. Pretty simple side quests.
Oh, you're back. Were you able to collect all the overdue books already? Sure did.
Here you are. Here you go.
Great. Looks like you managed to collect all 3 of them in one piece. Thanks again. I'm glad I have a group of reliable folks like you I can count on.
We're quite happy to hear that. I believe this completes your request.
Sure does, Dio. Thank you so much. I might just have to reach out to you guys again in the future.
Anytime. We're always happy to help. Yes, sir. Alright. We don't have to immediately jump into the next, Sorry. I was looking at the guide. So, let's go ahead and save. Next up, we'll do the next side quest, which, according to the guide I got, should be hunting for ingredients. I'm seeking ingredients to use in a new special bread recipe. Can you guys lend me a hand? Please come visit me at Morgan's, the bakery on West Street. It seems simple enough. Let's go. It would be easiest just to go down. Do. Morgue is this one.
Hey, Lloyd, back again already? You in the mood to chow down some bread?
Not quite. Instead of chowing down, don't you think we have something else to attend to? You sent a request to the special support section, right?
Huh? Did I?
Please notify any other Oscars on the premises of our arrival.
Come on, Oscar. We're on the job here.
Oh, yeah, I remember now. I wanted to see if you guys could help me gather some ingredients for a new kind of bread. Our usual supplier's been running late, so we're kind of low on stock. Gotcha.
Well, you certainly can't bake without any ingredients.
You could say that again. So you guys mind lending a hand?
If that's all there is to it, you can leave it to us, Oscar. So what kind of ingredients are you looking for?
Well, I got plenty of butter and flour. I want you to gather 4 pieces of fish fillet and 3 monster eggs if you're up to the challenge. That's it. We can snatch those up right out on the outskirts of the city, no sweat.
That's convenient. We'll try gathering them as we deal with our other support requests. So apparently... Aha!
I bet you guys are collecting ingredients for Oscar, is that right? So unfair.
What's wrong?
I'm trying to create a new kind of bread for the bakery too. Why is Oscar the only one who gets this special support treatment? Is she alright? She seems upset over well, I'm not sure.
Well, if you ask me, it sounds like she's big rivals with our buddy Oscar over there. Maybe she's worked up over us giving the competition a hand with his request.
Sheesh, so that falls on us? Hold on, is this about... Excuse me, we heard about the delayed delivery. Do you need some help with that? We'd be more than happy to bring you some ingredients too if you'd like.
Really? Then 2 monster eggs, please. Try to hurry, okay? I need to finish this bread before Oscar beats me to the punch.
Of course, we'll do our best to help.
Lloyd weaved his way out of that minefield like a damn natural.
He can be surprisingly smooth, can he?
Something up, guys?
Nothing at all.
Okay. This girl wants to try out a new recipe, new kind of bread, request extra ingredients on top of the ones Oscar is going to need. Okay, so we need certain ingredients. So let's see what I have. We need 5 monster eggs. I have 23 monster eggs, and I need 4 fish fillets. And apparently, I do not have 4 fish fillets. That being said, we can probably get we can get our 4th one. There's a certain enemy. Oh, it's telling us to go through a guide area, an area for the guide. Okay. Actually, I wonder, there might be another way, technically, to get the fish fillets. One that the guide... I don't know you. Last time, if I failed the, No, let's just go get it the easier way. Basically, we're gonna have to go through and check out some of the pathway towards the main story area. I continued as far as I could, but I noticed there was a side quest. Side quest? Cutscene. I didn't watch the cutscene, but I did notice there was one, so I made sure to reload the save before it happened so we could actually watch it proper. But I went as far as I could to explore. I didn't open any chests, though. We're gonna open chests here. I'm recording. First 2 chests were over here. Also, I noticed another something that I'm hoping I can show that I noticed before. First of all, I can't go up ladders, which is a bit depressing. Leather jacket. Welcome to the Crossbell Watchtower. We don't know what it's for either. Thanks, game. There's something I'm hoping that will appear here that'll be interesting to show off that I noticed. Terra Balm. Oh gosh, it hurts. The grass is clipping right through me. No. No. Game, you shouldn't be noticing that. The grass is clipping through it. Oh gosh, it hurt. No. Anyways, let me see. That leather jacket is increased defense. Let's just give it to Lloyd. My poor chest. A man's in agony. Apparently, we're looking for an enemy called a backlash, but I never even encountered one of those during my farming adventure. Which means I hadn't encountered it at all, basically. Oh, there is a chest right here. Silver brooch. I thought you were supposed to serve the people, but here you are helping yourself. I can't believe there was a chest that just said, help, the grass is clipping through me. Oh, poison prevention. That's actually really useful because those, that enemy right there, basic attacks from that enemy poison you. So that actually would have been helpful for me to have earlier. I could have also bought it, I'm pretty sure, but I didn't. As to why, I don't really... Oh, wait, hang on. I want to check. There's the thing I was mentioning. Nope, not there. It'd be easier to show you what it is than to just explain myself because I'm bad at explaining things. Ooh, bunch of Sepith. That would have been nice earlier. The contents of this chest brought to you by the International Bank of Crossbell. Visit us for premium Sepith exchange rates. Thank you, game. Down here? Bro, the game's really not going to give me a chance to show off what I noticed. Steel wrist. Can you feel how hard this chest is? I could bench press your entire party. Thank you, sir. Steel wrist prevents faint. Probably for the healer, yeah. EB charge. It's empty, but the woodwork is amazing. Is it chestnut? Whoa! That was fast! Scared the crap out of me. Ow. Ah. Okay, seems like we're good there. Here's the cutscene I was mentioning. Looks like we hit a fork in the road. I'm pretty sure we have to go north in order to reach Amorca village.
Yep, the road on the left will take us there.
This is a lot tougher than I thought it'd be. Agreed. I did not anticipate how strenuous of a hike it was.
These monsters roaming around the highway aren't helping either. You two look like you're about to pass out.
Sounds like it's about time we took a breather. What do you say, ladies?
No, I think we'll be okay. Well, you two. As much as I would love to admit defeat right about now, I was the one who suggested we walk, so I must persevere.
Well, as long as you're okay with it. Just remember that if you can't take much more of this, you can always ask good old Randy for a piggyback ride. Or would you rather ride on my shoulders?
Pass, I do not wish to be treated like a child. Furthermore, I doubt you would be satisfied with someone of my stature riding your back, if I am not mistaken.
Hey, true enough. I'd rather have a chick with a voluptuous... Wait a sec, don't make me have to be some weirdo. I was just trying to be nice. She got you hook, line, and sinker, Randy. Anyway, let's keep moving. I'd be surprised if we didn't run into more monsters, so let's take it slow and steady. Don't be afraid to let us know if you need to take a break, Tio, alright?
Roger.
No. Don't attack the sign. The regret on your face is as clear as day, you two. So I want to see what happens if I go this way. Not allowed. Let's avoid detours. Oh! Bombs!
Kill it.
I assume it's going to be the same logic before where 200 CP is what guarantees a kill on these guys.
It doesn't guarantee a kill.
Ah, crap. Come on, game. This is some bull. You made me waste all that for nothing. You suck. What the hell is this? What the hell is this thing? Acerbic tomato. Why are the acerbic tomatoes alive? They were just supposed to be tomatoes. Also, I don't have... Whoops. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Why are the tomatoes alive? Let's enter Amorca Village. Old Amorca Road. Well, I got new monsters to fight here. Oh, those give 3 Space Sepith. Next time I'm using a lock. That's fair. Curious bee creature? Kind of surprised it didn't poison me with the real bee. Ah! Would you cut that out? Why you hurt? I need to buy more battle scopes is what I'm realizing though. Ooh, this is pretty. Hi? Dandelion? Deadly dandelion. Well, it is a dandelion. Okay. Heal. Well, yeah, I kind of saw that coming, but I didn't really care to stop it. Gary's locked. Red. Magmadrome. Not the right button. Golden Axe. Kelp. Man, if I'd just gone on a little longer, I would have had even better spots for farming. Hi there. Sort of stun break. Well, it did stun. Nice. Grasshoppers. Is it just half full or half empty? Neither, it's completely empty. I'm hitting the wrong buttons, man. More defense, but removes the agility, I guess. Which is 5. Alternatively, I could get less movement for... No. I'll give it to... I'll give it to Randy. Why not? Randy can take the grasshopper shoes. I want to go back, honestly. I know that we've kind of just wasted time for me now just walking all this way over here, but I was hoping I could get the fish fillets quickly. But apparently, I'm not very quick. It's not going to be very quick at all. So let's start heading backwards. At least it's nice to know that we'll have a better fast travel system. That we'll have a fast travel system at all, I should say. Ah! Ah! I still haven't seen the thing that I wanted to show that I noticed. Nope, it's not there. I guess I can try explaining it. I'm not the best, but it seems that something I noticed is that sometimes when I was farming this area for like just getting experience and Sepith and all that, I noticed that there were some times where there was like a very faint white shine on the ground that would occasionally just be there. And if you go up to it and you hit A, you can get random stuff. Sometimes I got items, and sometimes I even got Sepith. So, yeah, that's what I was kind of referencing when I was saying like there's like this weird thing that could just happen. It seems like it's random. It doesn't like it seems like it just replenishes at random and at different spots. What was I doing over here again? I admittedly kind of forgot everything about what I was doing, to be real with you. I think I wanted to come over here to heal. But I also wanted to do side quests, is what I now remember. Okay then, in that case, not that button. Although, support members, that's an interesting thing. In that case, we have other side quests. You know what, while we're here, we might as well just turn in this side quest. There you go. Alright, so, there's assistance with new service from the IBC. We are recruiting people to help us implement a new service here at the IBC. If you have Sepith on hand, can we please have a moment of your time? Thanks in advance for your assistance. Inquires are speak with Lanfei at the IBC front desk. Alright, simple enough. We just gotta go to the front desk of the IBC right now. There's the wrong button. This way. This way. And finally this way. I still can't wait to see what in God's name are Joshua and Estelle doing here. And I really hope that they're going to be good characters for us. Like, I hope they're not going to be antagonistic towards us because we're police. You there.
Welcome to the International Bake of Crossbell. Oh, now this is a surprise. It's been quite a while, hasn't it, Miss McDowell? Huh? Are you acquainted, Ellie? Hello, Lanfei. Indeed, it has been a while. I see you have since returned. I haven't seen you since you returned from your studies abroad. Gosh dang it. Oh yes, that reminds me. Would you like me to inform Mrs. Croy of your arrival? She's currently overseeing Michelin's operations, but I'm sure she'd rush back if I notified her that you were here. I'm glad to hear that Belle's still keeping herself busy. That's okay though. I'm not here to discuss anything important with her today. I'll visit her another day when I have the chance. Is that so? I'll send her regards then.
Damn, Miss Ellie got connections in the IBC.
Yeah, they seem to be on pretty friendly terms, too.
She continues to uphold her image of a perfect noble lady. I can hear you now. Aren't we here to get work done, Lloyd?
Oh, yeah, you're right. We are. Oops, a bit too sidetracked. Please, allow me to introduce ourselves. We're members of the CBD Special Support Section. I believe we received a request from the IBC for help.
Oh, is that what this is all about? My apologies. I'll explain the details to you immediately. Great, thank you. You may have read about it in the finance section of the paper already, but the IBC will soon be rolling out a new service to exchange Sepith. Essentially, our service will allow patrons to exchange Sepith at a higher rate than the average market value.
So you're offering to cough up more dough than your everyday shop. Man, talk about deluxe treatment.
The service's purpose is to amass a large reservoir of Sepith due to the scarcity of natural septium. The IBC is unparalleled when it comes to designing simple yet effective initiatives. You flatter us. However, to counteract theft and Sepith counterfeiting, we've limited the service to IBC members for the time being. Our main goal right now is to make it so that we can store the Sepith in our terminals. We'd like for you to help us beta test this feature, hence the request.
Sounds good. What exactly do we need to do?
Great! First things first, please take this card with you.
The IBC primary card.
You'll need to present that card to me in order to perform an exchange. Additionally, for this beta test, we'll need you to exchange a specific amount of Sepith. 30 of each type of Sepith should be sufficient.
30 of each type. Got it.
Sounds cool. Let's give it a spin.
Oh, by the way, there's no requirement for us to deposit them all at the same time. We can turn it in little by little while you take a break from our other requests.
Okay. The IBC's exchange service. Speak with Lanfei and select exchange and exchange before an exchange. You don't have to say exchange 3 times. Exchange, exchange. What can you buy here? Caddy Bank. Plus 3 ADF. Cool. I thankfully have 30 of each type. At minimum. That's 30. Yeah, you're right. It is slightly higher. It's only 1 or 2, but that's still higher. So that's going to give us a total of 5,400 Mira.
Oh, it appears you managed to exchange 30 of each Sepith type. Just one moment, please. Hello, this is the reception desk. I'd like to convert 30 of each type of Sepith into Mira, please. Right. Okay, I see. Yes, understood. I confirmed the transaction with our employees at the exchange terminal. There was an incident where an employee confused Earth Sepith and Space Sepith, but we were thankfully able to clear that up. Here's hoping things will run smoothly from now on.
Guessing they got a bit of more hands-on experience now.
I'm glad we were able to be of service to you. Oh, of course! You've been an immense help. No, it's not much, but please take this as a token of our appreciation.
3 Tira Bombs. Nice. And 2 Wow!
A rather generous reward. But that's not all. You can keep using the VIP card I gave you earlier. You're our special guest, so you continue to use our exchange service as you please. Please consider it as another token of our thanks.
Are you sure about this? Isn't this too much?
Ain't this supposed to be a service meant for IBC members only? You're telling me we're getting these awesome perks all but thanks to Mademoiselle here?
I highly doubt that's the reason why. You're not giving us special treatment because of me, right, Lanfei? Of course not. Please visit again if there's anything I can assist you with in the future.
Well, that's gonna be handy. It's gonna make farming for Mira just a teensy bit easy. Huh?
Well then, everything seems to be running smoothly. Thanks again. You've been a great help, Chief. This kind of algorithm is especially challenging.
Is that?
Eh? Hello? Hi.
I've not seen you in some time, Chief.
Oh, Tio.
A voice. Oh, well, if it isn't Tio. How are you doing these days?
Chief, is this man your boss?
That's correct. He is my direct boss and the chief of the Orbital Staff Development Division. He specializes in orbital computer networking and acts as the head of the Epstein Foundation's Crossbell branch. I suppose you could call him my supervisor.
Everything appears to be run smoothly at that new division of the CPD. I'm quite relieved to see you doing well. But why don't you ever come by to deliver reports, Tio? I'm quite worried about you.
Is that the official explanation behind your gracious delivery of an orbital staff to a weapons shop near me?
You know, now that I think about it, Wendy mentioned that somebody from the Foundation drops by pretty frequently.
Well, you see, there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for that. I really don't know. Tio's no doubt angry with me. But how can you expect me to leave a child like her to her own devices in a city like this?
Your behavior is suspicious, Chief.
What could you possibly mean?
Please refrain from secretly leaving new equipment for me at different locations. I am not trying to participate in a scavenger hunt.
I see your point, Tio, and I'm terribly sorry for all this. Truly, please don't be upset with me.
It is precisely your behavior at times like this that upsets me, Chief.
You're right. I understand.
Are you being too harsh, Teo? I'm unable to help it. I'm irritated beyond comprehension.
Oh, that was funny. Excuse me. What the hell are you doing? That was a neat little scene just to have at random. So that's another side quest taken care of. Now, of course, we still have to do the get fish fillets, which apparently go through. Wait a minute. Okay, no. Go through East Door. Okay, so there is just like an entire area that I cannot access yet, which is where I get the fish fillets. Unless there's like a place I can shop here that gives fish fillets. The only place I can think of is like maybe a shop here. But that might not be the only thing we can do here. There is, yet again, a hidden quest. Let's see if we can do it now. It doesn't say when I can do it, it just says there's a hidden quest that's after the third quest here, which is, let's head to West Street first. So West Street, and then we need to go downstairs to enter a building. So let's see. Not this. Not this. What the? Okay. That's... maybe I should pull up the other guide I have. I have two separate guides I should mention that I'm using. One guide is specifically for side quests, and the other is for for the game as a whole. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't want to... I obviously want to play to my own specifications mostly. However, the reason I have the main the overall one is because of certain things that might give me extra DP or detective points. So, and that's the only reason I'm keeping it up. I'm mostly just using the side quest one though. The side quest guide, I should say. So we're looking for a building with I'm not sure where we're actually supposed to be going, to be real with you. There's something about a building, a second room. Okay, head to West Street, go downstairs and enter the building. What building? There's a lot of different buildings you could argue. It doesn't specify which building. You know what? In that case, there's only one option. Check every building, every room. Eventually we'll find it. This is West Street, right? I was gonna say, if I'm not in West Street, this is embarrassing for my standards. I might as well talk to these other NPCs while I'm at it. Not only will I maybe get the side quest I'm looking for, but maybe I'll get another item. I don't remember if I talked to you people, so I'm just talking to you again. Locked up room. Again, we might not even be able to do the side quest. I'm working under the assumption that maybe I can do the side quest, but I don't even know if that's true. It says that I'll enter a room and a cutscene should play, basically, is all I'm hearing. But again, I just might not be at the right time to do this, to be real with you. Vacant room. Whose room is this? What? Oh, is this Sergei's room? No. No. Open door. Nothing in here. Why is there gasoline in the kitchen? Anyways, let's report into the quest we have. Hey, Sergei. Okay, I might just not be able to do the side quest at all that I'm hearing about, so we're just not going to deal with it. Besides, I don't think I need to worry about it. You know what? I have another guide for a purpose, for a reason, for things like this. Oh. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Hang on. Apparently, this guy stopped by again to drop on our staff. So does that mean... Did I not buy... No, I already bought everything upgraded. Except leather jackets. I never... I'm stupid is what I am. I completely misread everything. If I buy a single... No. Let's just equip the leather jackets if I can hit buttons right. Okay, I think I'm satisfied enough. So, apparently there is other stuff we can get. So, we go to the department store. There's apparently 2 NPCs. Good morning, Neston.
Oh, hello everyone. Good morning. Are you headed off somewhere?
Yes, I'm amazed you can tell.
Be in the business for long as I have been, and you'll learn to recognize these things. You know what they say? It's better to have something and not need it than need and not have it. Very well, and please make sure you don't forget to pack anything.
And apparently...
What is our favorite swimsuit magazine connoisseur? You haven't missed a week. You're going to put my future kids through medical college at this rate. And you can bet I'll be back here every month for these girly mags. At this point, it's pretty much my life's work.
I remember you introduced yourself as such a man, but still, swimsuit magazines? Huh? Randy, don't you think maybe you shouldn't be bringing that in front of Ellie and...
What was that? My best pal Lloyd wants me to hook him up with the sickest mags? Yeah, everything for you, man. I'll give them to you later.
Oh, no. You know for a fact that wasn't what I was saying. Don't you dare drag me into this.
Maybe I should have kept quiet.
Crossbell times 2. Ooh. Elegant vase, an antique with lovely red rose designs. Decoration for Ellie's room. So apparently, these are bond items? I actually did notice this on my own time. I was checking out the achievements, and I noticed something very interesting. At the bottom, there are achievements for something interesting, being forge a strong bond with Ellie, Tio, and Randy. And I already have a stronger bond with Ellie, apparently. Okay. So let's go see if I can... I don't know, am I just supposed to go to her room and put this in her room? Let's go try it. Ellie's room was up here? Does this look alright? New decoration. When Lloyd finds decorations, he can give them to each of the members to display in their room. It's an elegant vase. Thanks, game. I can apparently sleep in everyone's room. That's weird. Anyways. What else to do? So there are apparently other things we can do. I'm just taking a look at the guide. Okay, so apparently... Oh, this is interesting. Let's go to the entertainment district. Apparently there's stuff we can do in the entertainment district. You know what time it is, people? Let's go gambling!
Wanna play?
Let's go gambling!
All right, I think I'll go for a couple of rounds today.
I'm beginning to think that you have an addiction, Randy.
He does.
Just when we should be patrolling, he always ends up getting carried away in the casino. We're supposed to be gathering intel here, so I won't tell you can't play at all. Just try and show some restraint, Randy. You must exchange your mirror for tokens at the front desk. You cannot exchange tokens for mirror, but you may exchange them for prizes. Let's exchange. So let's see. Trade. Martial arts uniform, plus 20 defense and plus 5 speed. For reference, that's going to be what... I don't know what the full... Perfect boots. And dart set. Decoration for Randy. So apparently the guide that I have says it would recommend getting the outfits, but at the same time, take note of the fact that this would be a shit ton of money. How much would I be able to get at most? For one no way, sir. Absolutely not. We are not gambling today. I don't go gambling. Alright, let's see what else we can do. Let's go to the administrative district and we can apparently go up here. That reminds me. Did you hear the news? The CPD is conducting a survey on monsters local to Crossbell. Really? What exactly does that entail? Well, I'm sure you're already aware that your combat notebook has a section for monster entries, right? After defeating a monster, officers are supposed to record its information in their notebooks. That data is just what we need for the survey, so once you start filling up that notebook, please come and show it to me. In the end, we'll be able to combine all the information we receive together to use as a foundation for new safety measures. Quite the smart idea, huh? Definitely. I'm glad to see that CPD is seeking out ways to improve. I couldn't say it better myself. After all, this is to protect the fine citizens of Crossbell. I nearly forgot. Whenever you supply me with the information, I'll give you a small bonus too. Make sure to stop by when you can, okay? Here you go. Take a look. Looks to me like you've been hard at work filling in your combat notebook. I'd like to record your information into our database. Mind if I see it for a minute?
With pleasure.
Take it. Thank you very much. Here's your notebook back. And please accept this as compensation for your hard work.
1,000 Mira, 2 U materials. U materials? Okay, don't know what those are. So what are U materials? If I could hit the button. An unknown material that's impossible to analyze can be used to customize equipment at an Orbital factory. I'm sorry? What does that mean? First of all, there's another thing we can get here, apparently. Teach you guys how to make some delicious juice of your own. There we go. Okay, there are other things we can do. Let's see. Other things we can do include... We can go to the Crossbell Times and to... okay, first off... East Street... Enter the old couple's house.
What a nice group of youthful people you've got here. Are you all going out on a trip?
Yes, ma'am. We've got some business to take care of at Amorica Village.
That's quite the journey. I have an idea. Why don't you all take this with you?
Oh, so that's the same kind of ice lemonade you gave me on the train.
Indeed it is. Remember to drink some while you're on the road if you feel dehydrated, okay?
Roger that, ma'am.
Did I mess up something here? I might have messed up something. Oh dear. Because if that's supposed to be used, like, during a story event, then, well, we've just missed out on that completely. For other things we can do... Let's go all the way over Exchange Shop.
Customers. Mama, we have new customers. Can I sell them some weapons? Sell me on tradable stuff. Here, folks. Is he buying something?
Actually, could you tell us what kind of store this is?
We sell goods. Anything you need, we got it. Usually. Right now we only have meds and quartz and stock, like this one and that one. Oh yeah, don't count on using any mirror. That stuff leaves a trail. Pay with goods only. This continues to sound more suspicious by the minute.
What I think she's trying to say is that this is some kind of exchange shop, right?
You can find stuff that items are here used here instead of Mira. Poison, mute, seal, and bind, requiring specific amounts of different. Okay. Megaduta, marble ring, and luminous glasses, and Tira bombs. Okay. Mega handguns. Information? We're brokers. Respectable brokers.
Oh, it's you, Lloyd. Did you come all the way out here for little old me? You sure know how to make a boy feel special.
Wait, what? Whatever you think this is, it's not. I'm just here to offer you my thanks.
Lloyd's overly flustered reaction raised suspicion.
Okay, okay. I'll stop teasing you for now. We saw you a great deal from when you helped us out. Feel free to drop by again sometime. Who knows? If I'm in the mood, I may even throw you another bone.
Yeah, sure. I may just take you up on that. I'm still not a fan of this guy. You know, I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction. So I can already tell that this game is going to be similar to the first Trails in the Sky game, where I feel like this game's going to be more of a... This game is basically going to be one giant setup to the second game, because I know that from what I've done my research on, the Crossbell area, this game is part of like a duology instead of a trilogy, because after this is Azure, I think it's called. I want to say it's called Azure, but the point I'm trying to make is this game is basically like the setup game for the next game. And what I can probably assume happening here, we're only going to have 4 party members for this entire game, like 4 main party members, which are going to be obviously Lloyd, Ellie, Tio, and Randy. However, I guarantee you, I'm almost positive in the fact that come the next game, we're probably going to start getting more party members, and I guarantee you Wazzy's going to be a party member, because he was a party member during that little brief section at the end of the prologue. Ugh. I guarantee you this guy's going to become a proper party member in the next game. Not this game, though. Now, apparently there's another shop here I can check out. Something called Giami or something? Ah, here.
Welcome. What can I do for you today? No, you folks are here. If my eyes aren't seeing me, you're those cops that were recently featured in the Crossbell Times. Well, whatever. As long as I'm making a buck, I don't care. You need to spruce up your gear, let me know. You mainly dabble in ornament repairs, but I can reinforce your weapons if you need it. Just ask me to enhance them and I'll get to it.
You can enhance weapons.
Yep, reinforcing weapons is child's play if I have the right materials on hand. I may not look the part anymore, but I was actually a specialist at the Epstein Foundation's Materials Engineering Division back in my prime. Just know that your gear's in good hands.
You once worked at the Foundation. Impressive. That'll explain your proficiency with modifications.
Sweet, sounds like we got ourselves a nice hookup for some decked out weapons. If we run across any materials this old dude can use, let's bring him over and get us some shiny new gear.
Customize a list of possible upgrades will be displayed. Weapon and armor can be made by custom or stronger, cannot be bought at weapon shops, and special effects may be added. Monsters may drop necessary materials. Battle hammer, increased strength, defense, and speed. Scarlet. Okay. I shouldn't have sold any of my weapons, should I? Also, this is where I get the, So this is where you get the upgrade stuff. I'm just gonna check something. Sorry, I'm just looking at one more thing. Just taking one quick look. Alright. All right, I think we're good. This is about as much as we can do right now, I think. We could go talk to the other NPCs, but... Anyways, let's go ahead and move on towards story, I think, for real this time. And I've got lemonade. So we've already got the chest here. Gotta keep an eye out for those, like, little glowy spots I was mentioning. I noticed a couple specific spots where they seem to appear. Yep, here. This is what I'm talking about. Water Sepith. All right. So yeah, I noticed that sometimes those just appear in random spots. So yeah, just gotta keep an eye out for those, I guess. Your regress is very noticeable. Okay, so let's go ahead and save game right here. Hello, tomato. Bruh. Bruh. Bruh! Supposedly became a monster due to being hated. That's great. It ran. Why are you guys impossible to hit? This is annoying. Stupid tomato. Ugh, let's just get out of here. Hi. Can I check? Okay. Analyze. Weak to earth. Gotcha. That's the wrong enemy. Fire away. Ow. Dang it. Very nice. Hello there. I want the power. How are you not being attacked? Analyze. Weak to earth. And fire. Nice. Ow. Ah. Hi there. Endless spring of orbital energy within. Very weak to water. Analyze. Ow. Kill it. Easy peasy. Feel like I need to farm for more experience. I'm free. Hi. I wasn't paying attention, to be real with you. Oh, hey, I didn't even realize who I was playing as, to be honest with you. Or who was going up first. Fire. Okay, so these guys shoot. Ow. Owie. Analyze. Fire away. Easy peasy. Hello there. I want more bloodshed. I'll go and just heal up while I can. Stun? No. Bruh. Do I? You guys are already... Okay. These guys have a lot of fire sepith too. Ow. I'm okay. Hello there. Yes. Kill them. Oh crap. Kill me. Cool necklace. This chest is empty and exercises its right to remain silent. How do you have that right? Prevents burn. I guess I'll put it on you. Oh, hey, rest area. Oh, good timing. A rest area, huh?
Really? Oh, thank God, Dios.
You two are okay. How about we take a break here? We can even admire the view while we catch our breath. Sound good?
Yes, I could definitely use a break. To be honest, that would be ideal.
Sounds like a plan. I'm always game to kick back and take a load off.
A nice little area.
What a nice breeze. I finally feel like I caught my breath. Me too. Though at this rate, I am likely to fall asleep.
I know how you feel. I'm really glad we got this lemonade now. It helped perk me up a bit.
You and me both. Watching the ice melt, I couldn't help but chug mine down in one gulp.
Yes, it was the perfect cold drink for a hot day like this. We should really go back and thank her for when we have the opportunity.
This really is a great view of the countryside, isn't it? It almost feels as if it were taken straight out of a fairy tale.
For real, all the old ruins scattered around that really adds to the vibe. I bet history buffs would have a field day here.
Indeed. I believe most of them were built during the Middle Ages and have sat untouched since then. Come to think of it, I recall being told this whole area once served as a massive battlefield. A battlefield. Here. Yes, the result of one of the many wars between Erebonia and Calvard. I've heard the ancient battlefield is nearby as well.
The ancient battlefield?
Sounds pretty interesting. We don't come out here too often, so you guys want to go check it out?
Now's not really the great time, given we're already behind schedule.
Yeah, we'll have to leave that for another day. Randy, do not try to rope us into your slacking.
Hey, what's the matter with you guys? You're way too young to have no sense of adventure. I heard Crossbellins never left the city, but I didn't really believe it till now. You're telling me you seriously never get the itch to just get out of there and spread your wings in the great outdoors?
Not really. People who grew up in the city usually don't feel the need to go anywhere else. Almost everything you could ever want is right there anyway.
Crossbell has always been a trade city, so for the most part, we had access to any goods we might need. Further, most international travel these days is done by airship or train. And recently, cars and orbital buses are able to take us wherever we need. Honestly, it's been quite some time since I've walked this far. Though I was not raised in Crossbell, I can certainly relate. I was living in one of the Foundation's research labs for the past few months, so it's been some time since I last walked this much.
Our inconveniences really are turning us into lazy bums, huh? You on your end, Lloyd? You look like you still got plenty of energy to spare.
Well, I owe that to the Police Academy survival and fitness training. Still, my stamina doesn't hold a candle to yours, Randy. All that training with the CGF must have really paid off. You haven't even broken a sweat yet.
Probably just used to running everywhere. Oh, hey, looks like it's back.
Hi, the bus.
That must be the bus making its return trip to the city. For a moment, I was sorely tempted to stop the driver so I could go back home.
If you did that, then you'd have walked all this way for nothing.
Come on, guys. We're on the final stretch now. Just a little bit more and we'll be at the village.
I hope so. Fine.
Let's get this show on the road, ladies. I believe in you.
This has been bothering me for a while now. What exactly is this thing supposed to be? It looks like a weird metal box back at headquarters, doesn't it?
Yeah, I've been eyeing it too. There's a bunch of juice and coffee on display. What gives?
This will be an orbital vending machine. Is this the first time you've seen one? If you insert mirror coins into the slot, you can choose the drink you want and the machine dispenses it accordingly. Since they were originally developed by the Epstein Foundation, you would often find them all over the research facilities. Apparently, they are being tested out on Crossbell as well.
Wow, seriously?
Oh, were you aware of these gadgets, mademoiselle?
No, this is my first time seeing one too. It's hard to believe that all these inventions by the Epstein Foundation are starting to pop up all over Zemuria. Granted, I heard that they have some incredibly influential and wealthy sponsors. Please resort to coins if you intend on using it. Those are incompatible with this model.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm curious. I should try it out at least once. Huh. Huh. You actually can just buy stuff here. I'll buy... That'll do. Yeah, it's the same thing here. Old Morka Road, rest area. This is a public location, so please pick up after yourself. Fishing. Ah. Wait a minute. Have I examined you yet? I can't tell. I will do it just in case. I hit the wrong person. No.
Dark.
I'm really scared if we're gonna see Joshua and Estelle. I'm kind of just scared how they're gonna react to new characters that are not what we're usually used to. Will they be friendly still to us? You material. That has a frog with a gun? Oh, I thought it was a... He's gone.
Beam sword.
A bracer robbing a chest, I can understand. But a cop? That's low, man. Mute. Sure, you stole from me, but it's all water under the bridge now. Har. Don't I already have a mute quartz? I do. I'll fix up my, I'll fix up my quartz thing later. I understand it looks awful right now. Wow, this is a big little area. What is up here? What the? I want to swing my halberd. Ow. Hello there. I don't know why that's so funny to me.
Beat the shit out of it.
Flightless birds. Weak to earth. And what again? Earth and fire. That'll do. Kill it. Reviving Balm. Growing up, I always wanted to be a dancer. My father made me take up boxing, though. Damn, that's depressing. Wrong button. Hello? I can't go up that way. Icicle. Icicle. Icicle.
Kill.
Ow. Can't go this way, that's for sure. Hello there. You can't expect me to not want to destroy plant. Kill. I need all Sepith I can get my hands on. Ow. Bunch of Sepith. I hope your pockets are now loaded with Sepith. Shut up. This chest is... What is this? I feel like I should save here. Is this like a monster chest or something? What is this? This seems weird. Oh, it is a monster chest! Oh god, there's a lot of you. I've got an idea, though. Yes, I've got an idea. A bit of a weird idea, but an idea nonetheless. And it might just be stupid enough to work. The idea is honestly not that stupid, but Aether Buster. That'll do. Yep, that solved my issue. Nice. Well, that was easy. Attack 2! I'd put a joke about law enforcement here, but it'd be a bit of a cop-out.
Yep.
Attack 2, though, I will give that to you. And I'll give Lloyd the other attack. Nothing over here. I would like to learn to be able to fish in this game, because I feel like that could probably help. I wasn't paying attention to enemies, I'm gonna be real with you. Stun break.
Burn!
We can just beat you up now. No, I wanted to come back this crap. Nice. Ow. I'm okay. EP charge. After that string of chest thefts in Liberal, you would think they would have installed some locks. Nah. Is this Amorca Village? Phew, Amorca Village. We finally made it. Ellie, Dio, how are you holding up?
I'm doing fine. That break really helped. I am also alive, by some miracle. I must admit though, this village is quite beautiful.
I really hope we get to meet Estelle and Joshua soon. I was wondering, are they the ones who took the bus before us? It would make sense, the protagonists of the previous games being the ones to make things difficult for the protagonists of this game. Still, this area is nice. I like it. Amorca Village.
Arula Village, surrounded by fields of blooming flowers. It's absolutely breathtaking. And there's an irresistibly sweet smell in the air. Is that honey?
Yeah, I can smell it too. Looks like there's an apiary over that way.
According to the database, the honey from Amorca Village is one of the area's specialties. Due to its quality, the demand for Amorcan honey is quite high, so it is exported all across Lemuria.
Yeah, I believe it. I'd always see it being sold in grocery stores and markets. This is where it comes from.
That's right. It's quite a different feeling experiencing something firsthand, rather than simply reading about it in books.
Ellie, is everything okay?
Oh, don't mind me. More importantly, at a glance, this village seems quite so tranquil. It's almost hard to believe it recently fell victim to a monster attack.
I know what you mean. Looting around, all I see is a carefree, happy village.
I'm just gonna take a quick look to see... You know what? I'm mostly gonna just use this... guide in order to figure out for DP requirements mostly.
Well, based on the CGS report, they first spoke to the village chief for details of the incident.
Okay, let's do the same. If anyone here is up to date on the situation, it'll be him.
Where does he live, though? I suppose we'll need to ask around.
Can I check something? It says long. I wonder if that will change.
You guys from Crossville City? Doesn't seem right considering the bus just left a few minutes ago. Huh? You walked here? You city folks must be crazy.
You know what? Fair.
The magnificent views you can find here are, in my opinion, some of the best treats Amorca has to offer. Phew, I'm getting sleepy. I wonder if anyone would notice if I snuck into the barn and took a quick nap.
Quite like this area.
You folks looking for anything? I recommend the honey. Mork especially. Buy as much as you like.
Morning. Welcome to Reor General Store.
Ah, I bit my tongue!
Sorry. Welcome to Reor General Store. Feel free to look around. Model Orbital Car. Decoration for Lloyd's room. Okay. I'll buy a couple battle scopes while I'm at it. By a couple, I mean quite a lot. I should have just bought 10, but whatever.
Man, this place is too cheery. It's just plain dull. Well, and give for something crazy to happen like last time. Who the heck are you guys? Huh? Police officers?
I can't tell if the complete lack of recognition is better or worse than the typical response we get.
These two bundles of energy are my kids. Cute, aren't they? Though after what happened, I'm afraid to let them play outside by themselves. Welcome. Good to have you in. Oh, some first-timers, I see. You caught us during our slow hour. Take your time and look over the menu.
Well, Nastry Inn, care for a drink? From what I can see, you all look dead tired. Don't go overworking yourselves now. You know what? How about a bite to eat? I can whip up something simple and no time flat.
I would like to actually rest up for a bit. I'll buy one of each.
Alright, now I'll stay my appetite with a big meal. I think it's time to drop by my line and see what bites.
Omelet rice. Can't say I've ever tried that before.
Well, looks like you have the chance to now. The recipe is right here, so let's jot it down.
Oh, hey.
Celia's just so adorable. Her smile gives me life.
Nothing. Nothing.
Hi. Stupid fields as far as the eye can see. But we have to move. I'd much rather live in Misselheim. Mishalom. You come from a city too? My son and I have been staying in Amorca Village for a while now. A calm place free of the hustle and bustle of the city. This is the life I've longed for. Maybe you should officially move here after all.
House. Oh! Epicot. You really gonna take that Epicot one? Haven't the Amorcans been through enough?
No, it's mine. All mine.
Epicot. I'm gonna remove that and place that there. Cobalt Sphere applies mute. Blue drop. Ooh. La Forte. The Crest. Again, I'll make sure to fix it up proper later. It's just for now, I have no reason to do that.
I don't know how long the village will last. Oh, can you see I'm busy? You have business with Chief Tolda? This house is right over there.
I feel like I should save. I'm paranoid I'm just gonna see Joshua and Estelle, and I'm half scared to see how they're gonna react to us.
It was a pleasure doing business with you. Thank you for your continued support.
You kind of look familiar. I know why you look familiar, but that's obviously wrong why I think you look familiar. What I'm thinking is, don't you look like the freaking puppet that Ren made?
Yes, and same to you. Though, are you sure that price is okay on your end? It's 20% more than what the art merchants paid.
Well, you can take that. You can take that as a sign of how highly priced this village's specialty is. I assure you, I'll be making plenty of profit. There's no need to worry about me.
Glad to hear it. Always a pleasure to work with you. And feel free to bring your wife and son here with you next time you visit. Your whole family's welcome in Morica anytime.
I think I'll do just that.
It does kind of remind me.
Take care of Chief Tota. I'm sure I'll be back soon.
Yes, until next time.
Howdy.
Oh, pardon me.
The man just now. He seemed to be a merchant.
In any event, seems like we found the chief's house. And who might you all be?
Howdy. Pardon the intrusion.
Are you the chief of this village, perhaps?
Indeed I am. My name is Tolda. Are you folks tourists?
No, sir. We're here to investigate the recent monster attack in the village.
Oh, yes, that old issue. The folks over at the Guardian Force have stopped by a few times already. Unfortunately, they couldn't find any conclusive leads. However, I'm full of confidence now that all of you are on the job.
The sun optimism feels familiar.
Yep, same misunderstanding as usual.
I'm past the point where it surprised me anymore.
Sorry, sir. I should have been more clear.
About what?
Despite what you may be thinking, we aren't from the Bracer Guild. We're from the Crossbow Police Department, Special Support Section.
I see. Looking at you, I'd never have guessed you were with the police department. I apologize for the misunderstanding. Police rarely visit Morica Village, so I can't say I was expecting this. On the other hand, we've seen a number of bracers come through our gates, following Arios' example.
Ah, you don't say.
Man, how can that guy be so busy 24/7 and still have the time to pop in and check up on everyone?
Anyway, Chief Tola, as we explained, we came here as part of our investigation into the monster attacks.
If you don't mind, could we have you give us the details?
Of course, let me think. It happened about 3 weeks ago, on the night of a new moon. A pack of monsters snuck into our village, laying waste to any crops they could find. Wheat, fruit, even our livestock was hit. Every household in the village was affected by it to some degree.
And there were no eyewitnesses, correct?
Yeah, unlike the rowdy folk in the city, people here tend to go to sleep earlier. After all, we needed to be up with the monsters on for our farm work. So by that time of night, most of us were already fast asleep. And when we woke up the next morning, we found the paw prints and damage the monsters had left in their wake.
I see.
Is that how you were able to identify them as wolf-like monsters?
That's right, the paw prints they left were unmistakable. Fortunately, the CGFs just so happened to be patrolling the village later that day. Once we informed them about the attack, they conducted a search of the perimeter just to be safe.
Yet they didn't find a single trace of the monsters, just as it's written in the CGS report.
So that's the main thing that's bugging me. The weird vanishing act these monsters seem to be playing. They're leaving... They're not... How do I explain this? The monsters are obviously leaving tracks behind, so they're not like... I don't know. And yet, they somehow don't have tracks outside the village? Ain't that strange?
Indeed so. It's now been 3 weeks since then, and we haven't had another attack since then. To be honest, I thought this was a one-time issue. I'm sorry to hear the other location's been attacked as well.
So are we.
We were noticing that on the way in that the whole village looks pretty peaceful for a place that got raided by monsters not that long ago. Weren't your losses pretty heavy?
No, it isn't as bad as you think. While it's true that nearly every household was affected, the damage to each of them was relatively light.
Really? Really? I thought it was much worse.
This is merely a rough estimate, but I'd wager the total loss was around 100,000 Mira. Still, a loss is a loss. It was a stressful time for the village. Thankfully, we were able to strike a business deal that'll help us recover. I'm happy to say we've finally been able to break even from our losses now.
A business deal?
Was it with that guest that just left?
That's right. He's a trader from the city. Over the past few years, we've maintained a healthy business relationship. After hearing about the damages, he increased his offers by a wide margin. Bless his soul. You don't see that kind of generosity too often in people.
He sounds like a kind man.
The trader, huh? Explains his fancy getup. The rest like that don't.
Okay, something weird's going on. Something very strange is going on. Because I mentioned before that that looked like Ren's father. Or like the fake father. And now that I'm thinking about it, didn't they mention that Ren's like the puppet dolls or whatever, didn't they mention they were technically merchants or something? In fact, they were mentioned to be pretty notable merchants, if memory serves. And now that I think about it, it was even mentioned about Crossbell too, wasn't it?
Yes, well, considering the shape Crossbell's in, these damages are the least of our worries.
Chief Zelda.
Sorry, could you explain?
Oops, looks like I got caught up in the moment. My apologies, don't worry about all that nonsense. Hey now, Chief, you can't just leave us hanging out like that. Drop a juicy tidbit like that in front of us, and of course we're gonna want to know more.
Agree. Agreed. I do not appreciate being left in the dark.
Yeah, I suppose I understand what you mean. The ramblings of an old man may not be that interesting to young folk like yourselves, but if you're still curious, I can explain.
Yes, sir. Please tell us everything you know. At this point, any information at all might be able to help our investigation.
Well, if you insist. Have you ever heard of the Divine Wolves?
Divine wolves? Divine wolves?
As in wolves with divine power. I do not believe such a term exists in the database.
Just as I thought. The legend must be long lost in the city. A shame, really.
Sorry, but what exactly is a divine wolf? I don't think I've ever heard the term before.
The Divine Wolves are an ancient species of beasts that once resided in Crossbell. Stories describe them as wolves with fur as white as snow.
You don't mean... Could these divine wolves be the culprits behind the Amorica village damages?
There's no evidence for it, of course, but personally I wouldn't be surprised if they were. See, the old legends mention that these divine wolves are not ordinary creatures, but holy beasts sent by Eidos herself. Long ago, this land of Crossbell was a place rife with conflict and drenched in blood. As the divine wolves watched the foolishness of man play out before them, they would occasionally help the weak or injured. At least that's how the legend goes.
I can't believe I've never heard this before.
Well, that doesn't completely explain other aspects, like, let's assume it was the Divine Wolves, right? That doesn't make sense what they're doing then. Why are they just attacking random people? Something about this sounds familiar. Yeah, I think I read a fairy tale about a white wolf when I was a little kid. If I remember right, they had a book like that at the library.
Yeah, I've no doubt the legend of the Divine Wolf serves as the basis for that particular fairy tale. As I'm sure you're all aware, Crossbell has undergone drastic changes in the past few decades. Once it became the center of trade in Zemuria, being influenced by both the Empire and Republic, Crossbell began to forget its own past. And with that, the Divine Wolves slowly vanished. Huh. Sounds like they just got fed up with our bullcrap. Can't say I blame them. Those are my thoughts exactly. But it's hard to say for certain what the Divine Wolf's true intentions are. If they have returned after all this time, I can only imagine it would be to warn us of things to come.
Why would you think that?
It may be on my place to say, but I feel like Crossbell City has been developing too rapidly and too aggressively. Last time I took the bus down to visit, all those changes left my jaw on the floor. It's as if the people are so caught up in living in the moment, they no longer have the time to remember the past. That's how I see it anyway.
So... the Divine Wolves could be a warning? It still wouldn't explain their behavior, though. By the sounds of things, the Divine Wolves are a good entity. But I don't know about you, but I don't think a good entity would randomly just attack villages and people for seemingly no reason. That being said, the strange nature of these Divine Wolves could explain the strange lack of footprints outside the area. Because maybe they have some kind of power that lets them go undetected once they're done with whatever they're doing. But in that case, that would imply something's wrong with the wolves, wouldn't it? Because, assuming it was the Divine Wolves and they're for some reason doing all this stuff that doesn't seem characteristic of them, wouldn't it imply that there's something happening to them that's causing them to act strangely and frankly just like evil wolves?
I don't know what to say.
Oh dear, I wasn't intending to lambast you poor kids with a sermon. I just think it's possible that this attack might have been a warning from the returning divine wolves. It's just one way of interpreting things, I suppose. But it looks to me like you all took the story a bit too seriously. Please ignore me. Those are nothing more than the ramblings of an old man who doesn't know when to stop talking.
Oh no, sir, not at all. That's very valuable information. I think we may even be able to tackle the case from a new angle now.
I guess it was worth it.
So the Divine Wolves are definitely something to consider now.
Well, back to subject at hand. You came here to conduct an investigation, right? Is there anything else I can do to assist you?
Yes, actually. May we have your permission to ask the villagers about the incident?
As long as it's the U4, it shouldn't be a problem. And it's about noon too. Perfect. Most people should be getting back from their farm work right about now.
Sounds good. Huh, so the Divine Wolves could be a factor in this, but again, it would be strange, because it would seem out of character for them. The Divine Wolves seem to be kind of like entities that are there to kind of like warn people and protect them in a way, but even if they were angry, I can't imagine they would result to just flat out attacking people without reason.
Divine wolves, huh? Who knew we'd be adding some legendary beasties to our list of suspects?
Right? Unfortunately, we can't confirm nor deny their existence at the moment, but it's something to keep in mind as we continue our investigation. What a very Lloyd thing to say. At the very least, the paw prints found at the scene of the crime confirmed the presence of some kind of wolf-like beasts. But they somehow managed to vanish without a trace. That's why I'm willing to believe the Divine Wolf angle, because the fact that they can disappear without a trace, that's what makes me think that it could be the Divine Wolves. But again, assuming that's correct, like I mentioned, that brings a whole other issue with it, which is why? Why the sudden change in behavior from what sounds like they're supposed to be like kind of a warning force, or a force that just is there to warn people or make sure they're safe. Why would they suddenly change from that kind of force to one that's seemingly just attacking people and places at random?
It does not make sense. If they left paw prints, you would normally be able to follow them back to their origin.
Right. Chalk that up as another mystery. We're dealing with something that was able to elude the CGS investigators.
Well, for all we know, they might have just slunk off through some secret path into the woods. So no use straining our brain over it until we get more details, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Alright, let's start with gathering whatever intel we can get here. And considering it's already noon, we might be able to grab some lunch while we're here too.
I can't wait. The hike really stirred up my appetite. Same here.
I'm always down for some grub. Why don't we head on over to the inn and see what info we can find on the way?
Sorry, I'm looking at the guide to kind of give me some advice.
Such a nice day out. Oh, you guys here to do a little fishing too?
Not exactly. We're officers from the Crossbell Police Department. We're here to investigate the monster attacks that took place roughly 3 weeks ago. You don't strike me as a Morrican, but if you know anything at all, please tell us.
Oh, so that's what you're here for. If memory serves me right, I was trying to catch a python head around then, so I wasn't actually in the village. You can bet your horse that I heard stories afterwards, though.
I see. Well, thank you for letting us have a moment of your time. We'll just have to find leads elsewhere.
Sorry I couldn't be more helpful. But man, y'all have to travel all the way out here for police stuff? Not gonna lie, that sounds rough. Oh, that reminds me. You guys happen to fish? A day as beautiful as this comes out once in a blue moon. Would be a shame if you weren't able to kick back and enjoy the sun for a bit.
A novice rod, earthworms and dumplings,
Oh, I can't forget about this either.
fishing notebook.
This notebook's an angler's best friend. You can use it to record every detail about every catch from color to size.
Are you sure this is okay? It's like you're giving us an entire starting kit.
No worries. I'm part of the Fisherman's Guild. Our whole mission is to promote the culture and magnificence of fishing. It's common practice for us to have a few beginner sits on hand in case we run into someone interested in fishing.
We stopped by their building before. I think I have a better idea of what they are. Wait, what they do now after me and this guy.
Hey, this is a stroke of luck. Now we got a nice hobby we can do between jobs or something.
Right. Well, one of us, not me, fishes, the rest of us can take a chance to rest. Rest is a necessity, you know.
From what you're saying, I'm guessing you two are still tired from the walk here. Now that I think about it, the last time I fished was when Guy had first taught me. Once Guy joined the police, we never had much time to go, but maybe I should try getting back into it.
If you're itching to try it out, there's a nice fishing spot in Morka.
Ah,
You see that little jetty over there? Guys are lying around there and you'll get bites in no time.
I appreciate the advice. Thanks for everything. Ripple on the water surface indicates a prime spot for fishing. After interacting with the fishing spot and selecting the proper rod and bait, Lloyd will cast his line. When the mark pops up, press a button to reel in Lloyd's cast. Be careful, the fish can get away with the bait. Information is recorded. Let's do a little bit of fishing and see what it's like. And it seems to be the exact same system as the second and third game, technically. You're about to get schooled. I have 26 earthworms. Got it. It's the exact same system. Aha! And this is a way I can, of course, get more stuff. Let's just do a little bit. Not too much, just a teeny bit. Got it. Come here. Wind Sepith. It seems like a decent spot for getting some Wind Sepith at the very least. Got it. Tiger Rockfish. Fire Sepith. Alright, we'll stop there for now. I might as well see... Locations found. Oh. Oh, it actually tells me what items I can gain. Now you've got my interest. I might be farming fishing in my own time in case. Anyways, apparently there are 4 types of fish here. So let's go ahead. Why not? Seems like the rest of the fish types I can get here involve using earthworms. Got it. Rain Eater, Water Sepith. There's apparently one more type of fish I can get here. Got it. 100 Fire Sepith. Jeez, oh Pete. That's apparently not the one I'm looking for, though. The last one I can only get via this way. Rain Eater. On the bright side, I'm gonna have a lot of Sepith I can work with later. Got it. So much Sepith, my goodness. This is a more efficient way of getting Sepith. Just to confirm. Okay, there's a 4th type of fish I can get here, apparently. I want the fish. I said this is the wrong type of bait to be using. Can I quickly... No. Well, I'm gonna guarantee getting more carp here, then. Tender whitefish. This is what I meant to use. There's a 4th type of fish I can get here. Considering the guide I have telling me to use it, or to get it. Nope. On the bright side, I'm gonna be getting a lot of Sepith and items, right? Come here. There it is, Rock Eater. Alright, we're done here. So there are a bunch of characters we apparently talked to. We'll see something bad in the village? No. Or Chief Toda? We'll just talk to literally everybody. Sorry, I'm just making sure. Ooh, wait a minute, hang on. Before we do that, there's apparently something I should make sure to do. Hmm. So apparently I'm supposed to be getting a book from this guy. Honestly, I'm not in the mood. I don't really care if I don't get all the side book stuff. I'm not going for 100% truly of this game. I'm going for 100% side quests at minimum, but that's about it. I don't really care about the rest of the stuff. We're supposed to be talking to a bunch of other NPCs. Not too long ago, our fields got torn to shreds by some monsters. Damn things didn't even spare our livestock. We found some paw prints that looks like they were from some kind of canine. Whatever it was, I can say it ain't from around these parts, that's for sure. Maybe they're really those divine wolves the chief was talking about. Next up, we can go over here. Apparently looking for 2 other entities. Well, or 3 maybe, I don't know at this rate.
You want information on those wolves? Well, the fields I'm in charge of were a bit damaged a little bit, so that wasn't great. Bear in mind, no one actually saw the beast, so they might be smarter than we think.
Your omelet rice is the real deal, Gofon. If I could have a plate of this on my deathbed, I could die happy.
Glad to hear my labor in the kitchen is well worth the effort.
Excuse us, sorry to interrupt.
Can I help you?
Yes, actually. You see, we're from the Crossbell Police Department. We were curious to know if you had any details regarding the wolf attack. Can you remember anything at all?
The incident 3 weeks ago, you mean? From what I recall, everyone had to work pretty early that next day, so we were all asleep by that time. It's like the monsters appeared at the perfect time to strike. Talk about an unlucky break. I'm afraid that's all I can really share with you.
That's all I'd tell you. That's all I'd be able to tell you, too. Most of the guys I've talked to didn't see anything either.
That's unfortunate.
Here I was hoping for some solid evidence right off the bat.
Well, that's how investigations go. Answers only show up when you're patient and steadily gather information.
That may be, but do you think we can take a break? My stomach's going to implode.
Oh, you folks haven't eaten yet. This is a perfect opportunity to get you 4 hooked on our specialty omelet rice on the house.
Oh no, that's not necessary, sir.
Nonsense. Just think of it as my way of welcoming in some new friends. Or just think of it as a marketing tactic. Next time you visit Morka Village, come and stop by the Ashtray Inn for lunch. Can't refuse that generosity, can we?
Lloyd, we might as well take him up on his kind offer if that's the case. I second that notion.
Well, okay, I guess. We'd love some omelet rice.
Good deal. Why don't you folks find yourselves an empty table while I whip up your meal?
4 steaming plates of omelet rice. The SSS, after demolishing a deliciously simple meal, felt completely recovered from their long hike. Nice. Ah, you. Aren't you? I swear you look like Ren's father. Oh, it's you.
You're a trader from Crossville City, aren't you?
That's right. I suppose Chief Tota must have told you. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm Harold Hayworth.
You don't understand how strong the temptation is right now to look up. I'll hold off. But I'm almost positive. Are you actually the father? I don't know. But that hair is a pretty big giveaway. Are we going to see Ren in this game? That's going to be amazing if we do.
I'm Harold Hayworth. I run a small train company out of Crossbill City. Do the four of you come here as buyers too?
No, actually, we're... Here you go.
Oh, you're with the CBD. My apologies for the misunderstanding. The special support section now. Why does that name sound so familiar? Oh, of course, the Crossbill Times.
I think you read that article on us.
Please try not to let that influence your opinion on us.
There's no need to be embarrassed. All I see is a group of individuals who were working hard in a newly formed division of the CPD. Sure, that article may not have been the most flattering, but to be honest, I thought it generally tried to paint your efforts as earnest.
You really think so?
I suppose it can be interpreted like that from a more optimistic perspective.
Well, maybe knowing the author just makes us assume the worst. Anyway, you mentioned wolf-like monsters? I've heard talk of a similar incident that took place over at the St. Ursula Medical College. It's worrisome to think this is happening all over.
Do you do business with St. Ursula too, Mr. Hayworth?
Yes, I do. You see, I wholesale medical supplies to them every so often. Rumor has it that someone there was injured during the attack. Also, wasn't there some damage over in that mining town Mainz too?
Unfortunately so. The Guardian Force is conducting a search there as we speak.
That's what you're showing, at least. Perhaps I should pay Mainz a visit as well.
By the way, Mr. Hayworth, something has me curious. We heard you gave the village a very generous offer on the goods you came here to buy today.
Did the chief told to tell you that too? I assure you it wasn't an act of charity or anything of the sort. Morika specialty items, especially the honey, received glowing reviews these past few months. I simply want to use the opportunity to leave a nice impression on the people here. It's just good business after all. Very shrewd, I'll give you that.
I do believe I understand now. As they say, trust is the foundation of business. If that's the case, you must be running a smooth operation.
Oh no, I still have a lot to learn about business. Also, allow me to apologize. I sincerely wish I had more useful information to give you.
No, please, don't let that bother you. After all, we should be the ones apologizing, taking up all your time like this.
Not at all. Best of luck to you with all your investigation.
Apparently there's one more NPC we just gotta talk to right now. It still says I should be able to get a book here. From this guy, apparently. Oh well. If it ain't happening now, it ain't gonna happen ever. Morning after the incident, I found my truck covered head to toe in these ugly scratches. God, it drives me up the damn wall every time I think about it. This here truck's crucial to the village's business. Whoever did this has hell pay. Anyway, these scratch marks definitely came from some kind of canine. Okay, from here we apparently need to just go into a building. Yep, there we go.
I believe this should conclude our investigation here.
I agree.
Shame we didn't learn anything new. Eyewitness testimonies aside, I was positive we'd find at least someone who at least heard of a wolf howling or something.
It is strange.
Anyway, I think we covered just about everything we can here. Next up is St. Ursula Medical College. We'll have to head through the city first, though.
Sounds good to me. Though I can't say I'm eager to make the trek all the way back there. Me neither. It is not worth the trouble or pain.
You heard the lady, so, Lloyd.
Loud and clear. Let's go check when the next bus arrives at the bus stop. Alright, let's go check. Can I get the book now? I know I said I don't care, but... Oh! Thank you! Okay. In that case, now we... Okay. The guide made it seem as though I had to... Whatever. So the next bus comes in 30 minutes?
Man, what a pain in the ass wait time. Too long to sit here, too short to go do something else. Someone I could grab a drink at the end, but that won't give me enough time to really enjoy it.
You shouldn't be drinking on the job in the first place, Randy. Theo, is something wrong? No, I just thought I heard something in the distance. I will try maximizing the sensitivity of my sensor in order to amplify the sound. Please be quiet for a moment.
Sure thing? What the hell?
I'm sorry, everyone. It must have been my imagination.
Don't worry about it, Tio. Do you think you could describe the sound to us?
Well, I thought I could, though I cannot confirm it, I could have sworn I heard howling.
Howling? Seriously?
Do you think it was the monsters we're after? Please do not get your hopes up. I likely misheard it. It could have also been a simple sensor malfunction. What should we do? Search the surrounding area for signs of wolves?
Let me think. Tio, what's the range on your sensors?
When operating normally, it should be around 50 Selge. However, at times, certain atmospheric conditions will cause sound to carry for twice that distance.
Ooh, damn that far. Damn. That far, huh?
Sounds like we won't be able to determine where the sound came from in that case.
That's okay. In the meantime, we'll just have to keep our ears open.
All of you really believe I heard something?
Why not? Huh?
You said you heard it, right? Yes, I did say that. But when I am able to hear things that the average person cannot, people typically assume I am lying or that I have an overactive imagination.
Well, they're just stupid in that case. You have better senses.
Maybe, maybe not. We all know that you're one in a million, Tio-ta.
What? It's true. Plus, why wouldn't we believe you?
Sure, we haven't known each other for long, but you've already saved us more times than I can count. I can't think of any reason to ever doubt you.
I apologize, everyone. That question was silly of me to ask. Please, forget about it, if possible.
Sure? It's really not that big a deal. Oh, you're still here. Who? Oh, you! Ah, Mr. Hayworth.
Well, are you about to head back to the city?
Yes, that's right. Are you doing the same, Mr. Hayworth?
Indeed I am. Now that I've picked up some souvenirs for my wife and son, I'm ready to return home. Where are you planning on taking the bus back? How long of a wait until the next one arrives?
Unfortunately, it will be another half hour, according to the schedule.
If you're waiting for the bus too, you're welcome to stand by and shoot the breeze with us. We'd be happy to have the company.
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but... There should be just enough room for 5.
Do you have your own car?
Can I offer you a ride instead? I'd be happy to drive all of you back to the city.
Well, I ain't gonna say no. The easy way back. Whee! Thank you for the ride back, Mr. Hayworth.
My pleasure. I was heading back to the city anyway.
Man, you must really be rolling in it to be able to afford your own horrible car. Last I heard, these things were still crazy expensive.
I believe a vehicle of this small manufacturer would cost approximately 800,000 Mira.
800,000 Mira? Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Well, it's an invaluable tool for a trader like myself. I could take the bus, but transit time would end up bottlenecking business. So I decided to bite the bullet and get my own vehicle.
I'm sure you had other reasons to buy it aside from business. For example, I bet it lets you get home to your family earlier, right?
You caught me. Ah, so there's the real reason. You even got gifts from it and everything.
Is this what people call the ideal husband and father?
No, that's giving me far too much credit. I often have to go on business trips, so this is just my way of making it up to them for leaving them home alone so often.
How old is your son?
He turns 5 years old this year. He's not quite at Sunday school age yet, but he's filled with curiosity. His mother certainly has her hands full with his constant questions and endless curiosity.
I see.
You all sound like a happy family.
Yes, we are. Besides, we have to be happy.
You are You are Ren's parents! You are her father! I'm almost positive. That line alone tells me everything I feel.
So what the hell are you doing here?
Mr. Hayworth?
Oh, don't mind me. It's just thinking out loud. Look, we should be close to the end of the road now. One more right turn and we're practically there.
Today, I swear to God, I'm gonna see Ren, or, what the? Wolf! Well, there's our culprit. What's it doing? Wolf! Thank you again for driving us all the way back to the city, Mr. Hayworth.
Oh, it was nothing. It was on the way, so why not travel in good company? Well, best of luck with your investigation. You've got my full support.
We appreciate it, sir. The best way to show your support would be to call on the SSS for any help you may need.
Yeah, and if possible, let us know before you turn in the guild, yeah?
You guys! My word, at least try to be a little subtle about it.
What? Someone's got to do the PR for us. And ain't that right, Tiotai?
Indeed, advertising is considered a crucial aspect of all business models. Also, when did you start calling me Tiotat?
That's true enough. If I'm ever in any trouble, I'll be sure to go straight to you. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you that might come in handy. Then again, as police officers, you might find it unnecessary.
Crossbill City map?
A map of the city?
It's just a little something I put together last month to help guide tourists around. Feel free to use it if it'll help.
This will be really nice to have when we're patrolling the city. We'll be sure to put this to good use. We really appreciate all your help, Mr. Hayworth.
Oh, think nothing of it. I only wish I had something more to offer. Well then, until we meet again, good luck all of you.
There they go. It's not every day you run into someone as nice as him.
I agree. His skill at being an unrelenting people pleaser seems to rival even yours, Lloyd.
Hey,
Maybe, but don't forget the guy's a traitor. Bet it takes more than him being nice to run a successful business.
Well, Mr. Hayworth and his business seem to be prospering, all while still cooperating with local businesses. Most cross-billing traders I know of try to make as much money as possible by trading abroad. So I get the impression that traders like Mr. Hayworth are fairly rare.
Good point. Never thought of it that way.
while he runs an honest business, groups like RevShare are as dirty as they come. That's just how Crossbill is nowadays.
Yes, that may be true. But people like Mr. Hayworth show that Crossbill isn't all bad. He gives me hope.
Me too, Ali. Anyway, it's already past noon. How about we head to the next place?
Sounds like a good plan. St. Ursula Medical College, right? I believe we should head south to exit in that case.
Right, there should be a bus stop there we can use. From what I hear, they got buses heading to St. Ursula every 30 minutes.
Oh, nice. Works for me. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's head on over.
Sounds good. St. Ursula. Not how I'd planned it, but I'm finally going to see Cecile. Oh! Cecile is... Crossbill map cannot be opened. While inside the city, press this to open the map. Oh! Oh! Huh! It's a fast travel. In some situations, fast travel will be unavailable. That's awesome! Oh, that's really cool. I love that. That's awesome. That's really nice. That's really, really cool. I like that there is just a universal fast travel thing. Medium time left for this one. Now I know I normally end at 2 hours, or I usually try to end at 2 hours, but I want to continue just a little bit further, and I want to try and explore the Ursula area, because I imagine, first of all, there's no way we're not going to be... Where's the south exit? Ursula Road is this way. There's no way that we're not going to have to... I don't know. There's no way they're going to let us have the bus ride. There's no way. I refuse to believe that. I should also save just on the off chance that... It should be fine. the guide I have doesn't mention anything about... I'm just making sure to look at this thing real quick. You can now get fish at the end of the pier. There's some new fish we can get here. So let's take a look at this new stuff before I actually decide to do it. There's apparently a bunch of stuff we can do here. So if we go down here, I believe we talked to this guy. Why don't I take this fish? So we can give this guy fish now. Ow. Fish you can fish at the end of the pier, and apparently if we talk in here, become members of our fine guild. When the heck did I join the Fisherman's Guild? I mean, I did accept the fishing rod earlier.
Don't sweat the details, kid. You're already a comrade in rods.
I don't think I'm getting out of this one. So, looks like they all share a love for fishing. Very nice to have some people to talk to it about.
Hey, Lloyd, are you aware of the rank certification exam? A guild grants ranks that correspond to how skilled of an angler you are. If you ever become an ace angler, I bet you'd be legendary, Crossbell. Anyway, kid, if there's anything you don't get, feel free to ask me. I'll give you a thorough explanation. With each promotion and rank you achieve will reward you with different titles and prizes. You just joined the guild, so your rank is amateur. Conditions for ranking up are to catch at least 4 unique fish. You've already caught 4? I can't... Oh, Lloyd, you managed to catch yourself some real beauts. Good work, kids. Starting today, you are now a hobbyist fisher.
Straw hat.
This thing's my prized straw hat, you see. Best kind of hat out there to wear when it comes to fishing. Keep this hat snug on your head of yours as you work towards your next big catch, Lloyd.
Thank you, sir. I know this is a must-have piece of fishing gear. I'll wear it with pride.
So, still have a long way to go, but the boys and I thought we'd prepare this nice prize for you to celebrate ranking up to the hobbyist fisher. More importantly, I think you're ready to hear the next challenge you need to tackle to rank up. Your condition for ranking up are to catch 8 unique kinds of fish. Plan out a strategy and bag yourself some big ones.
Okay, so the guide says not to worry about any side quests, it sounds like. Sounds like we're fine in that regard for right now. I just want to make sure that I can fully explore Ursula Road, fight and examine all enemies that I really feel like I want to. South Exit, Crossbill Airport, St. Ursula Medical College.
I'm taking a flight out of Crossbill Airport, so I rode the train out here. Between trains, buses, and airships, Crossbill has just about every mode of transportation. Must be convenient.
Does seem pretty nice. Looks like the next bus is scheduled to leave in 10 minutes. Oh good, we won't have to wait too long then. It's been a while since I last visited St. Ursula. Same here. I actually intended to visit sooner, but we've just been so busy. You did? Why?
Been feeling under the weather?
No, I have a friend who works there. Someone who's always been there for me. We've been meaning to see each other since I got back. But we were both so busy with work, kept putting it off. Well, I'm glad you'll have a chance to see each other now.
If your friend's working at the hospital, does that make him a doctor or something?
A nurse, actually. Apparently she's in charge of the younger staff, so she's always extremely busy.
Excuse me, did you just say a nurse?
Brandy?
As in one of those sweet gals who pampers you as she takes your temperature? Those tight little uniforms and everything?
What? They do have to wear a uniform, sure, but...
So, how old is she? Huh?
Brandy, I'm gonna throw you out a window. Well, she's 5 years older than me, so that'd make her... Brandy! We're next door neighbors for a long time, so she's basically like a sister to me.
She look her?
Well, sure, I suppose.
So to recap, she's 2 years older than me, she's hot, and she's pretty much always wearing a new nurse's uniform. It's time to look alive, Randy. Time to look alive, Randy Orlando. You're born for this very moment. Man, what do I do to deserve this happiness? You're the best thing that's ever happened to me, buddy, old pal. Looking forward to the glowing introduction, wingman.
No. Why are you guys always like this? What? Hey, whoa! Don't let me in with him.
Is something the matter, Tio? You seem like you've been lost in thought for a while now. Oh, it's nothing. I'm simply not especially fond of hospitals. The smell of antiseptic and the sight of needles in particular. I see.
Do you think you'll be okay? If you want to stay, but
There are no issues. It's merely a dislike. It's not as if I have a phobia of hospitals. For your sake, I hope you are not about to give me permission to sit out.
yeah, of course not. That was a close one. I'll need to watch what I say around her.
Besides, I would also like to meet your friend, Lloyd. I assume she was the one you were so happily speaking with on the phone.
How do you know about that?
The two of you must be really close if you think of her as your sister. I'm really looking forward to meeting her now.
Real. As far as I'm concerned, she's the main event waiting for us there.
You guys, don't forget about the investigation. There's something wrong.
The bus still isn't here. It's already been 30 minutes.
What's the deal, Lloyd? Didn't you say it was coming in 10?
Don't look at me. This is strange, though. The bus shouldn't be this late. I was afraid of this happening. Who? I was afraid of this happening. What happened?
What are we gonna do? Why is it 20 minutes late? I tried contacting them, but they won't even pick up the stupid phone.
Excuse me. Is something wrong with the bus?
It's rare for the bus line to fall this far behind schedule.
Yeah, they apparently run into some trouble on the road. We got a call from their driver about it. Or you could tell me what's going on, the line cut out and I couldn't get back in contact.
That's a serious issue, you realize.
Could that mean I sense trouble?
By the way, who are you working for?
Oh, me? I'm with the Crossville City Transportation Division. We oversee the entirety of the bus service across the state. And this probably isn't something to contact the CGF about, so I guess I'll have to rely on the Bracer Guild again.
Are you guys thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, I think so. What other option do we have?
Here comes knocking again, huh?
Excuse me. Would you mind letting us take care of this?
Huh? Why? Who are you guys?
Crossville Police Department, Special Support Section. We actually were going on our way to the hospital as part of an investigation.
Really? You guys are police officers? Ooh, I'm pretty sure I've read about you guys in the magazine. Something about the CBD starting a civil service branch that's basically like the guild.
Well, not exactly the same as the guild, but we can definitely go and assess the situation for you.
Okay, I don't see any harm in it. I'll leave it to you guys then. Should I call some bracers in for backup?
No, I don't think that'll be necessary. Let's go, everyone.
Right,
Let's get moving.
understood.
Well, I figured. Could it be they're attacked by wolves? So I just want to see how far can I explore here before getting stopped. I should probably save the game in that case, shouldn't I? If I could hit the right buttons, that'd also be pretty cool. What's down here? Coral ring. If the CBD found out who stole from me, you'd be unemployed. I have actually heard there are ruins hidden somewhere in there, though we don't have any reason to check it out now. So I want to explore ruins. Gosh dang it, game. Ooh, shiny. Oh, the snail. Don't worry, I'll do all the finding on my own time. You be charged. As you walk away with a mediocre item, you fail to notice that the chest itself is made of priceless Sumerian ore.
I need it.
Oh no, look over there.
Same looking good.
Oh, crap!
Somebody help! Where do these monsters even come from? Oh, I just take the wheel.
Are you okay? Get out of there.
Who are you guys?
CBD, Special Support Section. I'll take it from here, so get back in the bus.
Alright, what the hell are these guys? Sorry, I'm looking at something now. Feel like I need to check something here. No. I wanted to see if there was any DP from doing certain things in this fight, but Apparently not. Battlescope. Gordians. Giant primates that can dwell in the forest considerably fast. We're in for some trouble, aren't we? Fire! They resist fire. Ooh, counter! You guys take no damage. Jeez, oh Pete's. There we go. There's the damage I'm looking for. All right, we have spam arts then. Heat wave. Call allies. I can't scope those guys out from this distance. Holy boy!
Ah, monkey!
Counter. Long-eared large ears, never miss a sound. Long-eared monkey. Monkey. Wait, the bus has health, I just realized. Why does the bus have health? Go for it! Ah, crap. All right, there goes one. All right, we're safe. That was a little too close for comfort.
You can say that again. This monster is simply enormous. Where could they have come from? I suspect they originate from deep in the forest. However, for what reason would they venture out into the highway?
Beats me. They're definitely pretty fishy, though. My heroes! For a second there, I thought I was finished.
We're just glad you weren't hurt. I'm assuming those monsters were the reason you were stuck here?
Well, sort of, but not really. The engine on this thing broke down before the monsters showed up. Happens occasionally, so I popped the hood to take a look at it. And that's when your ugly pals popped out of the woods hut, yeah?
The engine failure also caused your communication device to stop working.
Yep, the communication gets its power from the engine, too. I'm gonna have to run some tests to see if it can be fixed.
I'm afraid this might take some time.
We should probably return to the city and let the transportation division know about this.
It would appear fate has even more walking in store for us.
I ain't a fan of it either, but it doesn't look like we have much choice.
What's up? Huh? Holy!
Crap. Not good. Still more of them.
This ain't looking so hot. Hey Lloyd, you don't think we can take all of them at once? We'll have to focus our efforts on one at a time.
No, that won't work. It'll be over if one of them gets near the bus.
And you're right.
We need to figure something out quickly.
Crap!
They're coming.
Fuck. What the? Ah! What are you two doing here?
Huh?
Oh,
Let's do this, Joshua.
right. Okay. Timeless pummel. What is this? A team attack? What the? What? Wow.
Amazing. You're incredible.
Phew. Looks like we made it just in the nick of time. You okay, Estelle?
Yeah, that was nothing. I'm just glad we finally managed to get the timing right on our combo attack. Oh, but putting that aside, would you guys happen to be with the crossbow police? Someone from the transportation division told us what happened.
Yeah, we are. And who are you two?
I can imagine you're confused seeing a girl just fly out of nowhere like that. Sorry we didn't introduce ourselves earlier. I'm Estelle. Estelle Bright.
And Joshua. We recently transferred over to the Bracer Guild's crossbow branch. Ah, Bracers. I should have figured. Nice to meet you two. We're members of the CPD Special Support Section. Thanks a lot, by the way. You really helped us out of that jam.
No biggie. And besides, the four of you looks like you could handle things. Sorry if we butted in at the last second.
Oh no, not at all. To be honest, things might have taken a turn for the worse if you hadn't shown up. Also, what was that sick attack you did? I'm Lloyd. Lloyd Bannings.
My name's Ellie McDowell. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Sup? Name's Randy Orlando.
Tio Plato. A pleasure. Lloyd, Ellie, Randy, and Tio. Gotta make sure I remember those names. Wait, Tio and Lloyd?
What are the odds? You guys looking for us?
Is there something significant about our names? Sorry about that. I just thought it was funny because I know some people named Tio and Lloyd from back home. You obviously look nothing alike, though.
Oh. Okay then. Getting back to the topic at hand, how's the bus doing? Seems you're having some engine trouble, am I right? Yeah, actually. I think there might be a weak connection with the quartz, but I'm not sure. Yeah, if I knew this was gonna happen, I would have paid more attention in maintenance class. If you don't mind, could I take a look at it? I might be able to get it up and running for you. Seriously?
Come to think of it, you're pretty darn good at handling airships, huh, Joshua? So I bet simple maintenance like this will be a real piece of cake for you.
Oh, place the Bracer Guild. You guys always know what to do. Oh no, it's just a coincidence that my skills came in handy here. Yo, Tiotai, I don't suppose you're main screw too, are you?
That's unfortunately outside my area of expertise. I'm fairly proficient when it comes with the orbital network equipment, however. So, what brought you guys all the way out here, before all this bus business, you know? Are you after some wanted monsters like we are?
No, not exactly.
We were actually on our way to the hospital on police business. This whole situation wasn't part of the plan.
St. Ursula Medical College, right?
Huh, so there's a hospital all the way out here. Well, we're happy to we'll be happy to wrap things up with this bus situation. If you got some urgent police stuff to do, you should go on ahead. Oh, are you sure?
Thank you. We'll take you up on that offer. You said your names are Estelle and Joshua, correct?
Yep, that's us. Hopefully we'll run into you guys again at some point.
I agree. It'd be nice to have some friends our age out here. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Well then, Estelle and Joshua. We'll leave the bus in your capable hands.
Sure thing.
Take care of yourselves up there. We sound familiar. Ah, it feels good to see them again.
Hey, so you guys said you were the special support section, right? I think I heard it's pretty similar to the Bracer Guild. Is that true?
How about that?
Well, you're not technically wrong. Oh yeah? Kinda makes me happy to hear that.
Come again? Well, that sure wasn't the reaction I was expecting.
The way I see it, we're kinda in the same line of work, aren't we? So as far as I'm concerned, we're basically friends already.
Oh, Estelle. Thank you for being the silly goober you always are.
Glad to meet you, pals.
This girl...
She has an even more aggressively nice demeanor than Lloyd. She's so bright and sunny. She's certainly living up to her last name.
You too, Estelle. I'm glad that Estelle's already making friends with us.
Howza, y'all? Between all these orbital cars and the whole network thing, Crossville sure is ahead of the game. And here I thought Liberl was on the cutting edge when it came to orbital technology.
Liberl may be one of the more advanced countries, but people still place a lot of importance on tradition. And speaking of the orbital network, it sounds like Crossbow is collaborating with the Epstein Foundation. So all things considered, Crossbow may very well be the most technologically advanced place on the continent.
Interesting. Now I'm thinking we should bring Tita here with us sometime. She'd totally have a field at Tita.
Yeah, I could see that. You didn't miss them, Estelle?
You caught me. I was so happy to see everyone again, even if the situation was a little unusual last time we met.
Yeah, considering we all met in a freaking other reality.
I can't believe it's already been 3 months since then. I wonder how they're all doing sometimes. That's all.
Okay, so this gives us a definitive time frame for when this game takes place. So Trails in the Third. So Trails from Zero takes place 3 months after the events of Trails from the Third. Trails in the Sky the Third. It's alright still. I'm sure everyone's doing just fine. Wonder who they're talking about. I've actually heard about the SSS, but never expected I'd be able to meet you so quickly. And it's gonna be a while before the engine's repaired, so we can handle things from here, so feel free to get back to work. Sorry for dumping it all on you, but we appreciate it.
Alright guys, don't you worry about a thing. We've got you covered. We only need to keep watch for monsters, explain the situation to passengers, and give our report to City Hall, right? Piece of cake. We won't even break a sweat, so feel free to get back to doing your own thing.
Thanks. We'll leave it to you then. You know what? This is actually probably the best thing that I think is going to happen here for how Estelle and Joshua are going to probably work with us. They're probably going to be like the only people I can imagine that don't really agree with everyone else bashing the SSS. And they're probably going to be like, yo, at least they're doing something. They're just the same as Bracers, basically. Estelle and Joshua, 2 new faces for the guild's ranks.
I guess that's just how it goes. They're the same age as us, but I get the impression that they're reputable bracers.
Yeah, they definitely look like pros to me. Between their attitudes and their combat skills, I can tell they've been through their fair share of fights.
Indeed. They disposed of 3 of those monsters in an instant, while we struggled against 2 of them. I suppose we found ourselves rivals.
Guess so. Well, Moby's not gonna get us anywhere, so we'll just have to work with what we have. Besides, rivals might be a bit too much. Let's just think of them as friendly competition, okay? That'll hopefully keep us motivated.
I feel to see how the competition is fair, given the gap in our skill levels.
Let's just be happy they aren't on Arios' level, huh?
That's true, I suppose.
It's all how you look at things. They're doing us a huge favor, so let's get ourselves to the hospital ASAP.
Now, if only the bots were operational. Just think of this as training, Tio. It'll only make us stronger.
It feels so good. Why are you playing the same dialogue stuff? It feels so good to see them. Oh, we can rest in your bus. I was gonna... Oh, wait, I forgot. I have this.
Those bracers definitely impressed me too, but I think that had you guys not shown up, we would have been in a world of trouble. Once again, I thank you. You're welcome to take a quick rest in my bus.
Well, I appreciate this guy just not completely shafting our help, the help that we gave. I appreciate that he's just not like just completely thinking it's Estelle and Joshua, but I am glad to see him. What I'm most curious about is what the hell did they do? They did some sort of sick team attack thing. Whatever that was awesome. I want to know how to do a team attack thing. That's weird. Why is there... Okay, sorry. We managed to find the bus broken down in the middle of the road. It sounded like the engine had broken down. We also temporarily warded off monsters trying to attack passengers.
There are currently 2 bracers handling the aftermath.
Oh, really? Well, fine by me. I'm sure I have nothing to worry about Bracer around the scene.
Yeah, I guess so.
I appreciate Estelle and Joshua saving us, but I can't say I enjoy this recent trend of bracers swooping in to save the day.
I feel you, Mademoiselle. But seriously, they got some real impeccable timing, don't they?
Just doing it up. Ellie's right, though. Constantly relying on luck's only gonna get us hurt in the long run. Well, if anyone could have saved us, I am glad it was Estelle and Joshua. Now I think I can safely end here for today. I'll probably do some more farming, so yeah. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed and hope to see you all later. Peace.